Hey guys, what's up? So I was noticing in The Wizard of Oz, they have that song, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Well, if we switch out tiger for leopard, which is basically the same thing, it's the same as Revelation and Hosea and Daniel. It says the lion, the leopard, and the bear is the beast. And it talks about the man behind the curtains, showing signs and wonders. And Jehovah is doing that. He's showing the Jewish people signs and wonders, on the top of the dark mountain just to impress them. And Dorothy is the bride. And Tin Man is the iron mixed with clay. So there's a lot of symbolism in the movie. Of course, it was a book before, but the spirits go through these people, okay? It's interesting, my first phone number ever was 713-729-9275. And 713, the area code is obviously an anagram of 137. But what's interesting is that if, the fine structure constant is 1 divided by 137, that's the easiest way to visualize it at least. So you see it's 0.00729-927. If it was a 5, that would be it. Now, of course, this isn't the exact fine structure constant. It's only an estimate. But 1/37 is basically my phone number. And then if we see the Radian, Karl Munck's the code. You've seen those videos. It's 57.295, etc. It's one of the most important numbers in the entire Earth that the ancients used to coordinate the positions relative to each other. So you see 729 and go back 9275 again. So that's my phone number. And on a phone, when you type it in, like you see 9 numbers, you go 729-9275. So it looks kind of like the Star Trek symbol. Anyway, that's me being weird. The Spanish days of the week make the planetary names a little more obvious. Like Domingo, Lunes, Martes. Lunes is the moon, Luna. So that's Monday. Martes is Mars. Miércoles sounds like Mercury, etc. So we just need to, I like interesting facts about our hidden history. In that movie, Dead Presidents, there's 4 actors from The Sopranos. Pretty crazy movie, y'all. The Breaking Bad character, or the creator, is born February 10th, like me. And the first 2 episodes, it has a character named Ben, one of Walter White's students. And the mom's real name is Anna Gunn, and Anna is the name of my sister. So I think that was cool. I like that show a lot. Back in the year 2000, when I had my bar mitzvah, the rabbi, I came back the next week. I was going to synagogue for like a year, right, to prepare. I even came back the week after my bar mitzvah, and the rabbi made a joke about, there were some otters in someone's attic, or some raccoons. They didn't know what to do, so they hired a rabbi to give him a bar mitzvah, and then they never came back. So he said that joke that literally because of my presence in the synagogue. So that kind of really defines my spirituality. I actually was interested in this stuff, and I wasn't just going through the motions like everyone else. So in 1844, we know Nietzsche fulfilled many prophecies, one of which was the Quetzalcoatl one. It literally says there's 13 cycles, and the last cycle, 1844 through 1896, is when Quetzalcoatl would return. Nietzsche was 1844 through 1900, basically exactly his lifespan. And then there's that was the Toltec prophecy. Then there was a Mayan prophecy, of course, that Jose Arguelles did and had the whole harmonic convergence. Jose Arguelles was Pakal Votan's reincarnation, and Nietzsche and I think, were a Quetzalcoatl archetype. Said 1987. It's the return of the galactic wizards. It's 52 cycles of 13 years each, or 13 cycles of 52 years each, sorry. So it took a reincarnation of Quetzalcoatl to reveal the previous prophecy of Quetzalcoatl, Nietzsche, me. And, doesn't it just make sense? Only a Quetzalcoatl archetype could find himself. Like, was I Nietzsche in a past life? Like David Wilcock was Edgar Casey? Who knows? Let's see. SOA means Sons of Anarchy. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. There's a script that says the people can affect the weather, just like, Jesus affect the winds and walked on water. It says his believers can do that too. We're going to go into that in a totally different video. Let's see. In In Phoenician language, the word Sabbath or Shabbat means Saturn. And so that's why the Jews have their Sabbath on Saturday. Okay, because they're unconsciously worshiping Saturn. Okay, that's really scary. Satan, you know? And yes, Satan existed in the Old Testament. It's called the Book of Job. I mean, the devil wasn't created by Christianity. It was already in the Old Testament. They just didn't fully understand it. Neither do we, but at least we're trying. Aquarius age. So Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus, okay? And so the Aquarius age is you either take the Saturn, Satan, mark of the beast, or Aquarius Uranus. Uranus is about revolution and freedom and, the new heavens. Uranos is Greek for heaven. So it's appropriate that the new Uranos, the new heaven, will occur during the Aquarius age. Luke 22:10, follow the man bearing a pitcher of water after I die. That's the water bearer, Aquarius. And the Jews are also doing moon worship unconsciously because they start the day at night. Okay, that's why their Sabbath begins Friday night. You have to go to shul Friday night and then wake up Saturday morning, versus Christians just go Sunday morning. Okay? They're just so busy they don't get to think. And Egypt already had the 12 confessions before the 10 commandments were even there, and they're very similar. So the Yahweh Beast sent the 10 commandments. I'm not saying the 10 commandments are wrong. I'm saying if you love everyone as your neighbor like Jesus said, that's all Jesus said to do. Love God with all your heart and love everyone like your neighbor. It's that simple. That already encompasses the 10 commandments. If you love your neighbor, you won't steal from them. If you love your neighbor, you won't kill them. If you love your neighbor, you won't, lie to them. Jesus' love message already encompassed the 10 commandments, but this just gave the beast a reason to be mean, Here. There's some images showing that Jesus had a wand. I mean, you can just Google this one. I don't know what to make of it, y'all. I don't know. Did Jesus know magic? I don't know. I think he was just more in tune with the pineal gland, of course. And so maybe he is, an Ubermensch, if you want to go there, if you want to be Nietzschean. He is the next evolution in consciousness. So why would you need a wand, a tool, in order to do those things? I don't know. This is kind of personal. But when I was born, I told y'all I almost died, and I had to be in the hospital for like a month because I swallowed some baby juices on accident, So anyway, I didn't get a circumcision then. I got a circumcision when I was like 8 or 9 or 7 years old, and I had to go under, and I had surgery and all that kind of stuff. And then I had a spiritual thing where the rabbi, pricks your dick with a little needle, and I was really scary as a kid. But hey, it happened, and that's life. So I just really think it's interesting. I have to be like a conscious 8-year-old to have this circumcision, whereas babies don't remember any of it, and that's that. So I think, God's kind of messing with me, in a lot of ways. You have more than one birthright. It's one of my favorite lines in the movie Dune. Now, I'm not trying to give you shit to worry about and be stressed and end times, alien invasion. I'm trying to give you something to believe in. Okay, I'm trying to make you not a nihilist and not care about the world. So the irony is that people who don't believe anything, that's who, that's something they'll have to test themselves, okay? I did have a dream about 2nd Esdras. I don't know why. I think it's a very important text. I don't know. I had a dream about it, and I'm always going to consider it special. This is a mathematical formula I made. It's not, it's not concrete. The speed of light, as they say, is around 168,000 miles per second. So 432 squared. 186,000 miles per second. 186,624. So, the square root of this is 432. Obviously a very harmonic number, and it kind of makes sense that light would be tied to this very special number. And so when we divide it by 137.51, which is basically the fine structure constant, we get 3.1415. Okay, we get pi. And so how I look at it is the square root of the speed of light multiplied by the fine structure constant equals pi. And, it is what it is. This is all assuming 432 squared exactly is 186,642 miles per second speed of light. So who knows? Anyway, I am the way I am because Jupiter's in the first house. I'm authority on spiritual matters. That's what the stars say about my personality, y'all. Jupiter in Pisces, like Nietzsche, I can zoom out and see the bigger picture. Uranus in the 10th house, a good astrologer. God astrologer, godlike status astrologer. And I have a quadruple conjunction in the week of prophecy, which is the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Venus, all in either Sagittarius 3 or Capricorn 1 within a 30-degree orb of each other. So it's a conjunction. Or, no, within like a 15-degree orb, sorry. Sun's in the 12th house. Old soul, deep spiritual insights, need to be alone. Quarantine works out for me. And February 10th is a Jaguar, according to one of my sources. And coincidentally, Jaguar is my Mayan astrological animal in a 20-day cycle, 20 different signs. And I'm Jaguar for both. So, I'll stop it there. I also just got a book that literally said February 10th is self-obsessed and aloof, but also, you know, bold and creative. So it comes with a price. Me looking into all these creators and how 1987 happens to be special, you know, in regards to Mayan prophecies with stuff I'm just naturally drawn to instinctually. I think it means something. I'm not just some dude posting crazy videos. I think God sent me here to post crazy videos for you and for everyone. And I'm always learning. And so I always post everyone's knowledge that I come across. It's a little bit of me, a little bit of everyone. I hate when people only post their own stuff. I hate when people only post other people's stuff. I like to be creative and still spread the news. Take it easy.